Hello everybody and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are here tonight. We have a huge card for you guys tonight on Monday Night Raw. It's going to be a big night. Let's start. We have Liv Morgan versus Ruby Riott in our final first round matchup in this tournament. These two will be facing. The winner will move on to face Sarah Logan in the second matchup in the second round, which pretty much guarantees us that a member of the Riott Squad will be at Extreme Rules to fighting for the Women's Championship. Then we saw Jeff Hardy take on Adam Cole. Valiant effort, but Adam Cole picking up the upset win. But now Andrade is going to face Adam Cole. We'll see if Adam Cole can get another win, his second straight win, here tonight against Andrade Cien Almas. And then in our main event, our second round matchup, the first of our second round matchups, Carmella versus Kairi Sane in the main event. The winner will go to Extreme Rules and face who knows who for the Raw Women's Championship. So this is a huge main event for these two girls. Whoever wins is then one win away from being Women's Champion. So that is our card that we have today. And let's kick it off. You might be wondering where my partner is, or my broadcast partner is. And, well, she's not here yet. She went to do something. But I will, I guess you can see, be the entertainment until she gets back. But let's kick Monday Night Raw off with the last first round matchup. Liv Morgan versus Ruby Riott. The winner will face Sarah Logan in the second round of this Women's Championship tournament. Alright, we are back.
Yes, sorry about that. Just went to get something.
Alright, but coming out first, well, we're going to see this a lot. A Riott Squad member, Liv Morgan, in my opinion, the most underrated female wrestler today. Like, I think she's got big things ahead of her, and that might just be me, and that might just be because I'm biased. But, you know, you saw what she did in our universe, our 2K18 universe, when she dominated Survivor Series. She dominated everything else.
But she is a different Liv Morgan. That's for sure. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, you got to believe it. This is going to be a friendly matchup. You know, Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan both know what's on the line. They both know that, hey, our friendship means more than a women's title each other, because, you know, they want to win. Both of these women want to win tonight, guarantee their spot in the second round next week on Raw to face Sarah Logan, and then they want to guarantee themselves a title shot at Extreme Rules, and you know that they're going to do whatever it takes to win tonight, and even if that means hurting your best friend.
For sure, there's a lot on the line. But I'm sure one thing the Riott Squad is excited about is that no matter what happens, there is going to be a Riott Squad member in the finals of this tournament.
That is a guarantee. That is guaranteed. A Riott Squad member will be competing for the women's title at Extreme Rules. But who is it going to be? Is it going to be Ruby Riott? Is it going to be Liv Morgan? Is it going to be Sarah Logan? We'll find out next week on Raw when whoever wins this match takes on Sarah Logan in that matchup. And also, we talked about this women's tournament. Tonight's main event, it's going to be huge. Kairi Sane versus Carmella. The winner guaranteeing their spot in the finals and are one win away then from being the Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah, it's so important right now when you come down to it. Like, this is probably the second biggest win they can have after the other women getting this. So they got to give their all.
And you look at these two, you know, this is like the first real opportunity someone like Liv Morgan has had at the women's title. You know, she's been, you know, with the Riott Squad and really hasn't been given an opportunity for a title shot, and this is the first kind of opportunity that she has to prove herself and say, hey, you know what, I can win the women's title. I can be the face of the women's division. And obviously first she's got to beat Ruby Riott, which isn't going to be an easy thing, because Ruby Riott is an experienced wrestler, very good, you know, indies and everything. She was in NXT, you know, but it's going to be a tough matchup, and I think, you know, Liv Morgan's going to take her opportunity and do whatever she can to succeed here today. But this is going to be a tough challenge.
Yes, I'd say overall, probably Ruby Riott has the best chances of winning out of the Riott Squad, but you can't doubt Sarah Logan over.
A lot of people are even going on and saying that Ruby Riott's the favorite. She is the favorite to come out on top and win the women's title. I'm not going to disagree with that, because I believe there's reasons to believe that. But you got to also remember that Carmella, Kairi Sane, whoever comes out of that match is not going to be an easy fight. And I don't believe that this is going to be an easy match for Ruby Riott. I don't believe the match against Sarah Logan will be an easy match if she makes it that far. And definitely the finals against either Carmella or Kairi Sane is not going to be easy no matter what. So I'm not going to say that she's guaranteed to be the winner. She's a favorite. It makes sense. You know, she hasn't won a women's title yet. Has this, you know, thing about her. You know, she really wants to win that women's title. She wants to be the face of the women's division, and she's going to give it her all. And I think tonight she's going to give it her all against a best friend of hers, and we'll see what happens.
You know, I wonder if it's easier for them to compete against people within their own squad, as they call it. Because you kind of know them. You know their moves, you watch them wrestle, but now you're wrestling against them. You know what to expect. But also, they're your friends. Do you want to go as hard as you would with somebody else?
I don't think they care. I think both of them have mutually agreed that they're going to give it to them.
Yeah, wins are one of your own.
Because they do need Sarah Logan, or excuse me, Ruby Riott's going to need Liv Morgan after this. Mm-hmm. If she wins the women's title, she's going to need backup. Because everyone's going to be after her. She's going to be the #1 target. So she's going to need Liv Morgan. She's going to need Sarah Logan. So they need to stick together, even though they're going to have to face each other. And it's guaranteed one of these two will face Sarah Logan. They're going to have to try and stick together and be like, you know what, yes, we fought each other. We gave it our all. We fought each other. But, you know, it was great. It was a great experience. But now we can say the Riott Squad is... They could say that all of them are women's champions. You know what I mean? They could be like the New Day and say, hey, they're all champions at this point. And, you know, Ruby Riott with crashing and burning there. And Liv Morgan's going to take this outside. Now, one thing to look at, if this is a double count, if this is a disqualification, that guarantees Sarah Logan moving on to Extreme Rules, because both will be eliminated. Or, there's another option, and I think a lot of people would like this option. It's a triple threat match between the three ladies. A triple threat match with the Riott Squad? That would be quite the match.
I think the Riott Squad would even enjoy that. Because, once again, they have another opportunity. I'm wondering, though, when it gets down to it, though, I gotta ask you as well, one of them's going to make the finals. Do you let them take the rest of the Riott Squad as backup?
Here's the thing.
Because they could interfere. And we don't want that. I don't think I would want that on my end.
Here's the thing. It's Extreme Rules. The match is going to be hot. It's going to be extreme. Whether we like it or not, it's going to be an extreme match. And, you know, it is what it is. And Liv Morgan, what a win. You know, shocking everyone.
I didn't think she would get that. I thought for sure Ruby Riott.
As we talked about earlier, Ruby Riott was the favorite among fans. She was the favorite to win it all. And Liv Morgan winning, and wait a minute. Oh my God, Liv Morgan is turning on Ruby Riott. She's saying, you know what, I don't need you.
What's going on here?
I don't know what just happened. But Liv Morgan does not give a damn about anyone.
she won, and now she thinks she's above her team? Her
Well,
team is what got her here.
Well, coming up next, Adam Cole, baby, versus Andrade Cien Almas. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, I do want this. You've been out of it. Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, this match, this match should be a good one. Last week we saw Adam Cole beat Jeff Hardy, which was a surprise to a lot of people because Jeff Hardy is an experienced guy and he's a great wrestler. A lot of people thought that he had the advantage going into that match. And somehow Adam Cole beat him. Now, let's talk about this guy. This is a guy that no one in their right mind thought would be competing for the Universal Championship. And here he is. He will be competing for the Universal Championship at Extreme Rules against Jeff Hardy in a ladder match, by the way. So, it is what it is. And you wonder if, a lot of people would say that they don't think Jeff Hardy gave 100% last week. A lot of people think Jeff Hardy, was like, didn't really care. I disagree.
Yeah,
I think people are not giving Adam Cole enough credit at how good he is. But will Andrade Cien Almas give 100%? Because unlike Jeff Hardy, Andrade doesn't care about the fans. So he could be like, you know what, I don't want to injure myself. I don't want to hurt myself in this match. I'm just not going to care. But he's got to care because Adam Cole is not an easy match. It's not an easy fight.
And we were talking about how if Adam Cole beats both of them, what was it? He would be the next contender, you said, correct?
I would have to. There wouldn't be anything stopping me from saying, you know what, Adam Cole, you're the next contender. There's a lot of great wrestlers on Raw. There's a lot of great wrestlers on Raw that deserve this opportunity, that deserve to, be number one contender. And, but Adam Cole has proven to me, and I think that's proven to the entire WWE Universe, that not only is he one of the best in the WWE today, but he can beat anyone, and he can beat the challenge. He can beat anyone in the WWE. So, in my opinion, if he wins tonight, he's definitely put himself as the number one contender for a future Universal title shot. And when is that going to happen? Maybe Money in the Bank. That is our next pay-per-view after Extreme Rules. That might be the next time we see Adam Cole facing either Andrade Cien Almas or Jeff Hardy for the Universal title.
Sure. So, Adam Cole came out here with some backup. You might think, he's probably got an upper hand when it comes to people in his corner. He's got very tough guys, and all Andrade Cien Almas has is Zelina Vega,
Let's give some credit to Zelina Vega. She can do some things. I told the ref before this match, I said, hey, if you see anything weird, if you see anything crazy coming out of this, you throw them out. And he's going to do that. So I think both Undisputed Era and Zelina Vega have been warned that, hey, if you pull any crap, you're going to be out. And you won't be able to show up. And by the way, Adam Cole, who will be competing at Extreme Rules in a 6-man elimination match for the Intercontinental title, he's not going to have Undisputed Era with him. Because the Undisputed Era has a match they have to, do themselves. Because they are going to be in a triple threat tag team match, title match, against the Authors of Pain and Rusev and Aiden English. The Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish will have other things to do. We'll have to rely on that match. And, and Adam Cole, no one is going to be allowed to have anyone in their corner in that 6-man match. It's just too much chaos.
Yeah.
It is an Extreme Rules match. There is no DQ in that match. There's not going to be any DQ in that 6-man match. In fact, it might even be a Falls Count Anywhere match, so anything could happen. But it is what it is. And you're talking about opportunities. This is the first big opportunity that Adam Cole has had in WWE. Yes, he won the North American Championship. And it's kind of funny. A lot of people would say, hey, is Adam Cole at an advantage here? Because he's won a 6-man match before. Yes, it was a ladder match. But he's won a match where there was multiple competitors to win a big title, the North American title. So can he win again in another 6-man match and become the Intercontinental Champion? Oh, I'm not liking this. I think the ref's got to throw Kyle O'Reilly out. I don't like that.
No, I don't know if the ref's doing their job.
The ref clearly did not see that or whatever, but... And Adam Cole, you look at these two guys, you know, these two guys have some similarities. One similarity is they both don't give a damn about the crowd. They don't care what you think about them. And that's the thing. They don't care if you like them or hate them. They really don't care. And that's what both of them agree. And I think, you know, when you look at it, both guys have a great opportunity in 3 weeks at Extreme Rules. Obviously, Andrade Cien Almas has an opportunity to become the Universal Champion. He would be the first, you know, Latino, Mexican, to win the Universal Champion. He'd be the first ever to win that. That would be a big accomplishment for him. Wouldn't you agree?
I would have to agree that would be a huge accomplishment. It would be a huge accomplishment for him and Jeff Hardy. Since they haven't, neither of them have held that title. So it would be a huge accomplishment. But also, I suppose Andrade got to sort of cry about it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting. Yes, Jeff Hardy, you know, it would be huge if Jeff Hardy won, because then he would become only one of the few people who have won the Universal title, the World Heavyweight Championship, and the WWE Championship. Not a lot of people have done that. Jeff Hardy could say he has done that if he wins at Extreme Rules. But Andrade Cien Almas, he's got that history, he's got that background. If he wins, he becomes the first Mexican to win the Universal Championship. That is a huge, huge deal. That is a huge deal. You know, you look at all the Latin American wrestlers, Mexicans in the world in WWE that have succeeded. He could be just like Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, you know, and such. He could have his name on the same list of those guys that have held the World or WWE Championship. He could put himself on that list. But he would have to win the Universal title. And going for a drop kick there, but Adam Cole blocking it. Very smart by Adam Cole. But, as I said, Andrade Cien Almas, there's a lot of family pride with this match, because he would love nothing more than to win that title and bring it back home.
I gotta say, I feel like looking at it because of what Jeff Hardy has done in his career, I gotta say, he's a favorite to win that match.
No, of course.
That Andrade, if he wins, it would be a stunner to me.
No doubt. Andrade Cien Almas is not a favorite going to this match. No one has him on their list of people that are going to win that match. And Adam Cole, looking for it, Andrade kicking out. Barely kicking out. But as I said, you know, no one has Andrade Cien Almas winning the Universal title. No one even thought he would win that Fatal 4-Way match on our first episode of Raw. No one had him close. Jeff Hardy, people could actually see it. People were like, you know, he's good enough. You know, he's got that history. Whatever. But no one expected Andrade Cien Almas to be in the position he is in. No one expected him. You know, you look at his career, his entire career, no one expected anything out of him. You know, early on, he was a good guy, and you know, he wasn't succeeding, and no one really thought anything of it. No one thought he was going to be anything special. And then here he comes, wins the NXT Championship.
And the Undisputed Era is distracting, so that Adam Cole can make...
How resilient was that? Wow, I thought this was over.
Oh, I don't like that. That is that's going to be controversial. That would have been a very controversial ending if Adam Cole would have won there.
For sure. What do you do though? That your ref's not throwing these guys out. I mean, I gotta give it to Selena Vega. She's really just been there cheering on Andrade. She hasn't been getting in and causing havoc, but the Undisputed Era, they're out there getting in Andrade's face, distracting him.
That's what they
Adam
do.
Cole is doing the same stuff.
And that's what they do. That's why they are the Undisputed Era. They're going to annoy you until you give up.
He didn't do that kind of stuff in the Jeff Hardy match. Maybe it's, you know,
because I didn't.
The byproduct of being.
I mean, we got to remember the Undisputed Era were not there for that Jeff Hardy match. Adam Cole told the Undisputed Era not to be there. I don't know why he said, "Okay, tonight you can be here," but for some reason last week he was going to prove himself that he could beat Jeff Hardy on his own. Does he not think he can beat Andrade on his own? I don't get it.
you look at it, Jeff Hardy didn't have anybody in his corner. Andrade has somebody in his corner. A strong lady there to cheer him on. Maybe he figured, you know what? If they're going to play that game, I should play it too. Because we all know the same stuff that the Undisputed Era is doing. Selena Vega would do that stuff too.
And again, Bobby Fish, again, this ref's got to control this. Andrade Cien almost might have just been screwed out of the win. Andrade not happy about that. You got to kick them out. I'm not happy with this ref so far. I might have to fire him after this.
Well, I guess he didn't get the memo.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. The turnbuckle's off now. Remember, that's not technically illegal. It's not technically illegal to use that, you know, because it's happened many times, you know.
Yes, that's for sure. I gotta say, this match probably should have been over.
This match would have been over if it wasn't for the interference.
So you gotta think, if Adam Cole wins and makes Andrade look bad, what happens? Andrade's gotta be upset.
You know what? Andrade Cien almost is going to be upset if he loses. For sure. But I think he doesn't care that much about this match. I think he looks at this match as, you know, if we win, whatever. And the ref, what is he doing? The ref is putting the turnbuckle on instead of paying attention. He might have just screwed Adam Cole out of the match.
I think he evened it out, I guess.
I'm not
Andrade, and now he screwed Adam Cole.
I am not liking the way this ref is reffing this match, and Adam Cole with the win, but I'm going to have a serious talk with that official. I don't know who that is, but he's going to be in my office after this match, because that was disgusting. That was a disgusting performance by the ref. I was not happy with that. I gave him rules. I gave him instructions to throw these guys out if they even tried to cause anything, and he didn't throw anyone out. And instead, he was distracted the entire time, and he wasn't paying attention to pins.
That turnbuckle thing, it wasn't even the Undisputed Era or anybody. It was his own fault of being distracted by a turnbuckle.
You know, and I'm not happy about it. This upset me, and I'm gonna have a talk with this ref, and I'm gonna get things under control, because that is not how the ref should never put himself in the match. The ref should never be a big thing. It's in sports. The referee should never put themselves into the game and act like they're a part of the game. They're not. You're just there to call the rules, and that's it. And that's what this ref was supposed to be. And instead, he decided to put himself into a place he didn't belong.
I'm sure Adam Cole is thankful he was able to get that final pin, but if he wasn't able to and Andrade were to come back, I think that whole situation where he had Andrade beat, that might haunt him.
But you also have to remember that Andrade Cien almost had a chance too, and the ref was distracted. Yeah. But in the end, Adam Cole, once again proving himself, beating Jeff Hardy, beating Andrade Cien almost. I think he's proven himself quite well right now. And moving on, we have a match, our first second round matchup between Carmella and Kairi Sane. You look at how both of these ladies got here. Carmella surprisingly beating Alexa Bliss. No one thought that would happen. And that's not to say Carmella isn't good. It's not like we didn't think Carmella was good enough to do it. It's just Alexa Bliss, with all of her credentials, all the women's titles she's won and everything like that, everyone thought, hey, there's no way Alexa Bliss loses this match. And what happened? Carmella with the win, and now here she is. She's now one win away from going to the finals. And you know that she's going to do whatever it takes in her power to win tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. I gotta say, though, just like she was a surprise win in the Alexa Bliss match, I believe tonight, up against Kairi Sane, I feel it would be a surprise if she won. Personally.
You know, I'm not going to disagree with that, because a lot of people say Kairi Sane, you know, she hasn't won a women's championship in WWE, like she has in NXT, but she hasn't on Raw or SmackDown. But Carmella has. And Carmella has won Money in the Bank and all that. But it's going to be a tough matchup, because, you know, Kairi Sane is the real deal. And speaking of Kairi Sane, here she comes out, and we all know what she did. She had an impressive match, an impressive win against a very good wrestler in Bayley. A lot of people, you know, Bayley was a favorite, no doubt about it, for a lot of people, and Kairi Sane just beat her.
It seems we see a trend so far. Bayley was a favorite, lost. Alexa Bliss was the favorite, lost. Ruby Riott was the favorite, lost. I mean, who did Sarah Logan go up against?
Lana.
Lana. Now that's the only one, but that's Lana we're talking about.
Don't disrespect Lana. Calm down. But, by the way, I mean, Kairi Sane, obviously, you know, she's done a lot. Like, people want to say that, you know, she's only been in the WWE for, you know, a year or two. But she has won the Mae Young Classic. She is the only person that can say that she's won a Mae Young Classic. She's a former NXT Women's Champion. So she does have the credentials. She does have accolades that she's proven. But that was in NXT. This is a whole different animal. This is not NXT. You're fighting against veterans. And Carmella's been in the WWE for a while now. So, you know, she is a veteran. And, you know, it's going to be a tough matchup for both of these ladies. I'm not going to say that either of them is the favorite to win it. I think both of them have a great chance. And I don't think any of them have an advantage.
Yeah, I don't know. But this should be a good match.
Oh, it definitely will. I mean, these two women are very talented. They bring a lot. They bring 100% every night when they're in the ring. They both want a chance. They both want to be women's champion. And tonight, if they win tonight, they are one step away from doing that and achieving it. But they have to win tonight, and I think for both of these women, you know, for Carmella it would be huge because she could say that she's won the SmackDown Women's Championship and the Raw Women's Championship. For Kairi Sane, she could finally say that she's won a Women's Championship in WWE other than NXT. So that would be huge for her. That would be obviously a big step for her. So obviously, you know, this is a huge match because you need to win this match to move on and give yourself an opportunity to face off for the Women's Championship.
Yes. Against either Sarah Logan or Liv Morgan.
By the way, if you're just tuning in, crazy events. Liv Morgan shocking the world, in my opinion, shocking a lot of people by beating the leader of the Riott Squad, Ruby Riott, and then turning on her, attacking her after the match. Like, I might have to get an interviewer backstage to talk to her and see what the heck's going on, because these two are buddy friends, and then all of a sudden she just does that. What is she going to do to Sarah Logan? And what is Sarah Logan thinking right now? Because she's like, wait a minute, one of my friends just turned on my other friend.
What is Ruby Riott thinking right now?
She has to be pissed. Not only is she going to be upset and pissed that she lost the match, but she's going to be upset because her friend, one of her biggest friends, attacked her for no reason. And then also tonight we saw Adam Cole again picking up a big win, this time against Andrade Cien in what was a very controversial match. The ref was not doing his job well. And I can inform you guys, I have just talked to him, and he is fired. We will not be seeing him ever again. He has been fired from the WWE. He's been fired from Monday Raw. You can hire him on SmackDown.
Wait, he's in the ring right now, though.
This is a different guy. This is his brother.
Oh.
I hired his brother because his brother's actually good. I've watched video on YouTube. I've watched YouTube videos of him and his reffing ability. And, you know, he used to be in ROH. He used to be in New Japan. He used to ref for TNA. He's been all over the world when it comes to refereeing.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought him in. His brother, Don, he was a lousy referee. He was a loser of a referee. And now we have a professional who's going to do what they have to do.
Okay, well, can't argue with that. So far this match has been a bit of back and forth, but right now, Kairi Sane getting in the offense.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's not be shocked if Carmella wins. Like, let's not act like it would be shocking if she wins. Because she's done a lot. She's proven that she can beat the best. So if she won tonight, it wouldn't be shocking to me. It wouldn't.
So,
not the least.
Here's the question about this match. You were talking about the other match, if it ends in a count out or something. What happens in this match? If it's a draw.
See, that's the thing. I'm not going to talk about that unless it happens. Right now, that's just what ifs. I don't like to talk about what ifs. Right now, this match is going on, and there's going to be a winner. There hasn't been a draw. So, right now, I don't want to think about that. Now, if it comes down to that, because there's very many possibilities of what I could do for that match. And right now, the winner of this match is going to be in the finals, and is going to be competing for the women's championship. So, it's going to be huge. This is a huge match, and the winner is getting a big opportunity for a big thing. And Carmella using the ropes, but Kairi Sane not taking any of that. She's not taking any of that. She was able to easily kick out of that, and then
What? The ref seems to take after his brother. Didn't notice that either.
what did he notice? I mean, that was hard. You know, you can't blame him for something like that. But you know, at least he's not letting. And Kairi Sane is getting ready. I think she's about to. Oh. And she's going for that elbow drop. She's got to be going for that elbow drop. This is one of the most devastating elbow drops in WWE.
Match, we thought she was going for it, and she surprised us.
And she's gonna. Oh! Carmella getting out of the way. That might come back to bite Kairi Sane. Did she go for it too soon? Did she not
Too late.
incapacitate her opponent enough?
I think maybe she went for it too late.
And now Carmella trying to fight out of this, but Kairi Sane kicking right in the gut. That's gotta hurt. And now, a bunch of punches to the back. Wait a minute. Now that was obviously huge for Carmella to get out of the way from that, because if that would have happened, it would have been over. And now, oh, the submission. This could be it. This could be it. Oh, the rope break, though. Kairi Sane was lucky she was near the ropes. I think Carmella's probably really upset that she didn't pay attention to the ropes. She didn't pay attention to where the ropes were, and it cost her. And now Kairi Sane is still in this match. And now, Carmella's not done. She's getting ready for something else. Oh, a super kick. And that's 1, 2, 3. That is it. Carmella.
Surprising personally, but Carmella did do pretty good. I think.
Now let's take a look
Did
back at these
Kairi
ladies in
Sane
action. When any superstar,
kind
man
of screw
or woman,
herself
is able
over
to find a
not
way to win
getting
a match as
that
entertaining and
moving?
action-filled as that
You
one,
wonder.
they should be grateful.
While Carmella is moving on to Extreme Rules, she will compete for the Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship. She will face either Sarah Logan or Liv Morgan. We'll know who she'll face next week on Raw, but this has been an incredible night of Raw. What a main event. We now know the one person who will be competing for the Women's Championship, that being Carmella. Mella is money, as they say. Carmella is going to Extreme Rules. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. But thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
We will see you next time for SmackDown Live.